Hello, everyone. Today, I am going to talk about a European Union project called Sustain-TEX, the new road to a sustainable economic strategy in the textile sector. The title of Unit 2.2 is Circular Economy for Textile Sector. Here is the table of contents of the topic. Firstly, I will be talking about circular economy for textile sector. Key aspects and challenges and considerations of circular economy in textile sector will be mentioned. Key aspects include design for longevity and recycling material circularity, extended producer responsibility, EPR, textile waste management recycling and upcycling business model innovation. Challenges and considerations include infrastructure development, consumer behavior change, regulatory support, supply chain complexity, lack of design expertise, innovation and job creation. Despite the high material costs in the textile value chain, material recycling is very low in both the EU and Turkey. While 66% of the total cost of making clothes comes from raw materials, fibers, or yarn, only 10% of raw materials in Europe can be recycled, and 9% can be reused. The textile industry is a significant contributor to global waste and environmental degradation, with approximately 75% of textiles ending up in landfills. Figure 2.2.1 is the schematic representations of circular economy for textile sector. The adverse impacts of textile sector in the EU are significant. The Commission has shown special interest to the circular economy modeling in the textile sector in terms of major impacts on the environment, bussiness opportunities, and labor market. Transitioning to a circular economy model in this sector offers a sustainable alternative by emphasizing the continuous use of materials and products. Key strategies for implementing circular economy in textiles are eco, designing for longevity and reusability, enhancing recycling processes, promoting second-hand and upcycled products, establishing take-back and leasing programs, and adopting sustainable materials. Benefits of circular economy in textiles are reduction in environmental impact, increase in economic opportunities, resource conservation. Here there are some environmental impacts that are reducing water consumption, preventing water and air pollution, efficient use of energy, minimizing waste generation, reducing carbon footprint, textile sector 60 kg CO2 person.year, and other circular economy challenges that are reducing raw material use, increasing closed-loop recycling, extending product life cycle through reuse and slow fashion, new business and job opportunities. The key aspects of circular economy in the textile sector include 1. Design for longevity and recycling. 2. Material circularity. 3. Extended producer responsibility, EPR. 4. Textile waste management. 5. Recycling and upcycling. 6. Business model innovation. Firstly, I'm talking about eco-design for longevity and recycling. For example, products should be designed to last longer and be easy to disassemble or repair, enabling reuse and recycling. And it should be encouraged manufacturers to design garments that are easy to recycle, use sustainable materials, or incorporate modular components that can be easily swapped or repaired. Another key aspect of circular economy in textile sector is material circularity, meaning that reducing the reliance on virgin materials by using renewable, biodegradable, or recycled fibers and shifting towards sustainable materials like organic cotton, hemp, and wool, or fibers made from recycled plastic bottles, fabric waste, or post-consumer textiles. Companies like Adidas and H&M have been incorporating recycled materials into their products, with Adidas launching shoes made from ocean plastic and H&M focusing on using recycled fibers. Third aspect of circular economy in textile sector is extended producer responsibility, EPR. For example, manufacturers take responsibility for the end-of-life stage of their products by ensuring they are returned and processed for recycling or reuse. And implementing take-back schemes, where customers return used garments to be refurbished, recycled, or repurposed. The fourth aspect is textile waste management, meaning that to manage textile waste efficiently by diverting it from landfills and encouraging reuse or recycling into new textiles or products. To establish systems for the collection and sorting of textile waste, promoting upcycling, turning waste into new products, and creating closed-loop recycling systems. The Textile to Textile initiative by organizations like the Ellen MacArthur Foundation aims to create a closed-loop system where used textiles can be recycled into new fibers, helping prevent textile waste from entering landfills. The fifth one is recycling and upcycling. It implies converting post-consumer textiles and waste materials back into valuable raw materials or products, reducing the need for new fibers. Developing technologies to efficiently recycle mixed fibers or upcycle old garments into new textile products or other materials, e.g., insulation, building materials. The Reed Newcell Company developed a process for recycling cotton fabric into new textile fibers, creating a closed loop for cotton-based products. The last one is business model innovation, that is about shifting from the traditional buy and dispose model to models that promote sharing, leasing, and reusing clothing. Implementing business models like clothing rental, resale, and subscription services to extend the life of garments and reduce consumption. Companies like Rent the Runway and H&M's Loop service, which can recycle old garments into new ones, represent ways to change how consumers engage with clothing, emphasizing the use of clothes rather than ownership. Now, I want to talk about challenges for circular economy for textile sector. The challenges are infrastructure development requires substantial investment in recycling facilities and collection systems to handle textile waste effectively. Consumer behavior change necessitates a shift in consumer attitudes towards valuing durability and sustainability over fast fashion trends. Regulatory support demands supportive policies and regulations to incentivize circular practices and hold producers accountable. Supply chain complexity. Technologies such as blockchain and IoT can facilitate the implementation of circular processes by increasing supply chain transparency and efficiency. Lack of design expertise. Designing with circularity in mind requires specific expertise, and there may be a shortage of skilled professionals in this area. Innovation and job creation. The circular economy encourages innovation, leading to the development of new technologies and business models, and the creation of job opportunities in emerging sectors. Here, you can see the references. Thank you for listening. You can find details and links